What's good, y'all? It's Big EBK. We ain't giving no daps, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about some of the drill rappers that incautiously ruined their career or just fell off. A lot of drill rappers went from being on top of the world to being called mid and clowned for making the same sound that got them lit, or the other cause of the drill rapper ruining their career by putting themselves in bad situations, ultimately ending their career. This is all my personal opinion, by the way. Now let's get into it. First on the list, we got Bronx rapper Sha EK. Sha is one of the pioneers in Bronx drill. When he first came out, his music was super hot and trendy, getting millions of views. You may be wondering how a drill rapper who started and paved the way fell off. Well, Sha EK's fall off has to do with him burning bridges, and most of his homies he was rapping with are dead or in jail. Let's talk about the relationships he ruined. We're only going to take a look at the main two, because if we take a look at all of them, we'll be here all day. The first bridge he burned was with Sevside. For those of you who don't know, Sevside is the hood that K-Flock is from. Once upon a time, Sha and K-Flock were cool. On the first link the Sha and K had, they went to go hunting for rival gang members from the Drilly gang. Ever since that day, Sha EK and K-Flock were locked in. Not too long after that, K-Flock had gotten locked up. While K-Flock was locked up, he played Sha EK music heavy while he was there. He also had rival gang member Sha G's from the YG set listening to Sha EK music while they were locked up together. Once K-Flock came home, Sha helped push K-Flock to get into the studio and make music. K-Flock would even shout out Sha EK in his first song titled FTO. In the song, K-Flock says Ek just hopped out, the OJ hit him if he bunny hop. After that, the two continued to help each other grow. In December of 2020, Sevside rapper Dougie B came home from jail. Sha EK, Doogie, and K-Flock all hoped a song that would be No More Free Dougie B. That's the only released song that Sha and K have together. The future was looking real promising for the two rappers and the Sev link, until a situation would happen that would make Sha EK have to pick a side in between two different hoods, Sevside and Sugar Hill. The situation that happened was with a Sugar Hill rapper named D.Baby, who was cool with both Sha EK and K-Flock up until the situation happened. D.Baby was invited to the Pandemic video shoot by some Structure members. For those who don't know, Structure is a gang in New York and is a mixed group of Max and Bloodhound Brims. At the music video, there was another gang in attendance. That gang was a YG's member. Edot's block Sugar Hill has beef with the G's, but they decided to drop the beef for the night. Edot was seen on Instagram live smoking with YG's gang members. Sevside and Cortland beef with the YG's, so for Sha EK close mans D.Baby to be at a music video shot with and on EG Live chill with ops of Sha EK and K-Flock is crazy. K-Flock didn't take light of the situation. He hopped on IG Live and made it clear he no longer messed with Edot or anyone who associated with him.
When Edot see me, word to my mother, word to my son, every trip, word to my dad, and whoever with him, will have to run with him, word to my mother, I ain't gonna lie. Hi. My little man, you can't do that, bro. King, bro, you can't do that, bro. You call me and say, nah, that's a fact, kid. That's a fact, kid. Word to my mother. I told you, it could be me and him. But it could be a me and him situation. Word of my mother. But whoever wanna rob for him, bro, word of my mother, then they can rob for him, nigga. Cause bro, word of my dad, nothing is stopping me from upping his gun at that. Word of my.
Sha EK didn't like how K-Flock was trying to make him pick a side in between him and Edot, had sympathy for Edot. So Sha decided to side with Edot and form the OYOGs. The OYOGs was a link that included Cortland and Sugar Hill. Sha EK's career didn't take a hit when he disassociated from K-Flock. He actually entered his prime, going on one of the most legendary runs in New York drill history, dropping songs like For Sev K, Face of the What, Touch the Ground, and more. The run lasted about a year, but it would unfortunately end when Sha would fall out with the OYOGs. Sha formed the group with Sugar Hill rapper E.Baby. The group was going strong together, dropping bangers and gaining a lot of attention because everyone in the group was going up. Until the co-founder of the group, E.Baby, passed away. Before he passed away, there was already tension between the two hoods, but Edot was the only thing holding the group together. To sum everything up, after he passed, the group fell apart, and Sha obviously sided with his own hood Cortland, causing him to gain more enemies. After Sha EK dropped his debut album is when his music numbers took a huge hit. Although he randomly had songs that did okay, not as good as his peak though. Hopefully Sha can have a comeback. Next on the list is Dthang G's. The reason he's on this list is because he was supposed to revive New York since it's slowly dying, but he ended up not doing that at all, just giving us some mediocre songs after he was freed from prison. let's start from the beginning on how the hype started. Not too long after Almighty K-Flock got arrested in 2021, in late May during 2022, Dthang was arrested for a 65-count indictment. The various indictments include conspiracy to commit murder, attempted assault, and criminal possession of a weapon, and are now connected to members of the Bloods-affiliated RPT organization. At the time of his arrest, he was in his prime, and his hype was at an all-time high due to him and his beef with cousin K-Flock going super viral.
Ice did this, sonny. Can't wait to see Auntie now. Just gonna learn today, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all niggas stop playing with me, bro. Gangsta, bro. Y'all niggas stop playing with me in they raps, bro. For real.
After sitting in prison for about 2 years, Dthang was finally home and ready to take over New York. At least that's what we thought. Once Dthang got home, he signed to the Gumbo management team.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Little sucker.
Yeah, damn. You gotta take that off, though. No disrespect. No disrespect. You don't even want this bumping up against that. You can do whatever you want to do with it later.
Big bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Big Faloosa. Big Faloosa.
What's up, bro? Really back.
Patty coming out tomorrow. I just got here late. I'm sorry. Bust down Patty 252. That's a half a man. Count it up.
Don't play with him.
No deal.
No deal.
No, he signed to Gumbo. That's who he signed to. Luca Brasi. That's who he signed to. Right.
After he signed, he dropped a snippet to his song Last Day, in which was a sample of Any Hard Knock Life. The song was probably the best sampled song we've heard in a long time. After that, Dthang would go to one of those Diddy type of Super Bowl parties and take pictures with every rapper you can think of, from Ice Spice to Kanye West. After his first day out song, the only other song that would really shake the towns was his song Drill Capper. The subject of the song was about how Osama had messaged him on Instagram asking to do a feature. It would later come out that it was someone on DD's team that messaged Dthang. That song was his last good song. All the snippets that he's been teasing sounds the same as the last previewed one. Dthang would respond to people like me that have high expectations for him. His response would be he's getting too much money to relate to the old demographic of street hood sprinkle smoking size 28 purple jeans wearing ninjas. I feel that his music is weak, and he was supposed to take over and revive the drill scene. His numbers are solid, don't get me wrong, but it seems like he's forcing himself to rap more mainstream. The next drill rapper on the list is from Harlem and claims Sugar Hill as his main residence, the rapper being the richest OY, Osama. DD has the potential to be the first real drill rapper to go mainstream, but instead he decided to drop some mid-songs of him singing and steering away from his drill rapping origins that helped him get to the point he was at. First, let's start from the beginning of how DD got to where he's currently at right now. As most of you may know, DD is blood brother with Osama. In 2021, he lost his life in the train station. He was stabbed multiple times. The story was so tragic it went viral and was getting talked about all over the world about how the 14-year-old rapper lost his life. After the death of Nati, his story of how he passed away would bring a lot of attention to his name and his brother Osama because of how crazy the story was. DD would use his newfound fame to help keep his brother's name alive. Before Nati passed, he dissed the Brooklyn rap group 41.
Okay, y'all jacking the snitches. Okay, y'all gonna get stitches. Call them out too when it's time for the mission. Spit to the A trying to see who we click. Cause that thing, you jacking for one day, you lose your life.
The reason he dissed for one is because they recruited Block Work after he was disowned by his own hood for allegedly being a snitch. For one and Block Work were managed by the same dude, so the link up was quick. Once Nati passed, the rap group decided to respond to his diss and make a dance mimicking the passed away rapper. The song would do super well, causing the rap group to go up like crazy. Once they made the song, they officially declared war with the OYs. This beef would play a huge role in Osama's career, because as you may know, one of the key factors in the success of New York drill rappers is a drill rapper going back and forth with the op from a rival gang. DD dropped one of his biggest, if not the biggest song back-to-back, which was a response to For One for dissing Osama. DD would continue to drop tolerable songs like Catch Up, Real Brotherly Love, just to name a few. After he dropped them tracks, he started to go on a singing arc, and it was honestly just terrible, although the music would still be getting a lot of views because he was still in his prime at the time. DD would continue to drop tracks singing, catering to his young female audience. Currently, he's far from his prime, because while DD was in his prime, he would get a minimum of 5 million views a music video. Maybe DD can make a comeback and average the numbers he used to one day. That's it for today's video. Comment below part 2 for another part. This first response video is on the way y'all like it. Make sure y'all leave a like and comment EBK out.